Welcome to Big Natural Talents. Hello, Concetta.
Hi, Lozzie.
Oh, hello. And I'm so excited to announce our guest. Oh my God, I'm already stressed because just right now, Concetta was like, can you intro? And I was like, yeah, no problem. It's actually
a problem.
It's immediately a problem.
Neither of us want to do this job.
Oh my God. Fuck. Maybe this is why we're not on commercial radio.
Can I leave?
No, actually, you can't.
We lock the door.
We love you. No. Okay.
Wow, if you couldn't already tell from the sultry voice who our guest is, who have we got, Lozzie?
It's a man. We have the musical comedian / we're going to ask him exactly what word he would like to define himself as. But it is Tom Cardy. How are you, Tom?
Hi, I'm really good. Thanks for having me on the show on Big Natural Talents.
Oh,
you are a big natural talent, so you deserve to be sitting right next to us two knockers. Us two big knockers.
Yes,
wow, so I'm the third knocker.
Yeah, you're a little third nipple in there.
Do you want to change the name of the podcast to the third knocker? And I can maybe join.
That's good. I like that.
Thank you.
Well, you know what I would call you? I would call you a friend.
That's
because
cool.
I know you.
Yeah.
Outside of all this show business.
I would call you a
natural.
guest on my podcast because I just met you just now, but I've also everything that has just happened in the last 15 minutes has been awesome.
It's
so
good
maybe,
vibes.
Yeah, maybe you will be a friend one day, but not yet. Definitely not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
Not
sorry.
yet. I wouldn't add
Not
all
yet.
of that.
But
So
I would
sorry.
say I'd call you a friend. I would call you a man. I'd call you a handsome man. I'd call you. I knew you from theatre, sports, and you're a performer and stuff. But then most recently, you're an online internet sensation.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the word I would use. Sensation.
I'm sensational,
Viral.
And you're
I'm
sensational.
a viral sensation, yeah.
So maybe tell our listeners, because I feel like so many people would have seen your stuff, but they might not know immediately who you are. Can you sing one of your little songs or
That's horrible.
give
That's
us
like
an
telling
intro?
a comedian, just say one of
Do
your
one of your
jokes.
TikToks, yeah. Make it,
Can you do a live
I can't
song?
do anything live. No,
No.
I can't. But just take my word for it.
Okay.
I make funny songs on the internet, or sometimes not funny. Some people tell me it's not funny.
Really?
Yeah, I got to listen to those people because everyone's got a voice, and you should listen to
They're
everyone's
the
voice.
haters.
No, they're haters. Drown them out. RuPaul says if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
How
That's
good did
most-
the recall on that? Because
Yeah.
Most people.
so don't listen to literally anyone, including us.
Yeah, anyone who pays
You're
you,
for free.
which you guys aren't. Yeah, so I shouldn't listen to you.
That's bad. Then it's just listen to your boss. Do whatever they say.
And your boss is
Girlfriend.
like, honey, you're not bringing in the
Yeah.
bacon. What's going
Yeah,
on?
it's
rough.
actually toxic. Oh man, but you've got some because people have my friends have sent them to me and I've been like, oh yeah, I think I saw that guy at an art review. I know Concetta knows him. Wow, and now the viral video has come all the way back around.
All the way back. It's really
so exciting.
It really fills me with joy when my friends say, "Oh, someone sent me your video."
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that's really good that you need. And I'm talking to my friend now. You need someone else to be like, it's okay to like your friend.
Yeah.
For them to appreciate me and the stuff they do.
Well, if other people think they're funny, well, I guess that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true. My friend Anna sent me a video of, and I was like, yeah, I know him.
What's Anna
He's
like?
not that great. I've met him.
Come
I
on,
talked
come
to
on. Yeah. What's Anna like though? Is she
Yeah.
cool?
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Don't hit on my friend
No,
Anna.
I'm not
She's
hitting
in
on
her-
your friend Anna.
She's not in here.
I'm just saying.
We're here.
I'm just saying, and you guys are lovely. And we met just
Thank
15 minutes
you.
ago, maybe. And I think we have a very fruitful.
We've had a connection.
Oh
What's
my
Anna like
God.
though? What kind of hair does she have?
I hate you. Because I just
She's
want to say
long-
if you don't know Tom is a beautiful, charming man. And it always feels like he's flirting with you. And a lot of the time, maybe he is. And so it feels right now that you're trying to flirt with my friend Anna and she's a redhead.
No. Concetta, no physical touch. Wait, that's nice. Red hair. And let me tell you, I love red hair.
Oh my God.
I do
We're having
love
a
red
live
hair.
Turned
cancellation.
on? What is going on? That's why you're against.
Who is this Tom guy? I appreciate a different. You got beautiful nails. at
Okay, the
moment.
cameras are rolling, sir. The cameras are rolling. He's just tapped Concetta's hand, which was on
I
her
keep
leg.
forgetting.
So that's actually kind of degrees away.
That's degrees away from love.
Yeah, from a true something.
No,
Yeah.
but
When are we going to start the podcast?
yeah, we've started.
Okay, cool.
We've started.
Nice stuff.
And
Good stuff.
I'm bright red. I'm beat red.
Oh, it's always hot in here, but it is hot in here today.
No, but like, do you feel like, so I've known you pre-big fame, whatever. How, I literally haven't talked to you about it. Like, how did it feel? I feel like this is a really boring, conventional question. But like, how does it feel?
One thing I really wish is that I was doing something with someone else a little bit, like a musical group or even like a partnership or a few like...
Oh my God, that is so... I've been thinking about that because stand-up is you forget... And like I started, sorry to talk over you, but like we come from improv and you're in a band. We'll get to all these amazing things. But now I've been doing so much stand-up, which is so you're alone, solitary. And I forgot, and we said in reviews and stuff like that. I forgot what it's like to literally, it's so much better to crush with someone.
Yeah.
It is so much better to like literally have chemistry with another person, to play each other up.
I know.
To just have someone like...
Yeah.
I know, and it's such a shame that you don't have anyone in your life like that, like some kind of partnership or chemistry.
I have Ben. So
Yeah,
that's
you've
Well, that's
got
interesting because I've noticed Chet and Ben, they're like a funny but love, you know?
Yeah.
People always say that to me. They're like, you're so in love.
We're funny but hate.
Funny but yeah.
You need one, you need the other.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know what about it says love. Like we're always...
do you
we're
mean?
always like...
You're disgustingly in love.
Disgusting.
It
I don't
hurts.
get it.
The characters you play on stage, like I don't know what you've seen, but you did a character where you were like an old married couple, and you were like, "Hello, Schminkul, I've got my hat. Oh, you have your hat. Hello."
Oh,
like, what
yeah.
do you mean?
Can I ask? I haven't seen this. Were you Italiano in that sketch?
Yeah,
An old
we had
Italian
this
woman?
weird voice. No, we were like just these
something.
weird amalgamations of ourselves and these funny voices that we would do to each other. And my mum heard them and she was like, "You're being racist." She thought I was being racist about Jewish people. And I'm like, "No, Mum, like these are just
Why would I be dating one
Yeah,
if
like,
I was...
Oh, I love them. I'm actually all in.
Wait. How did this become about me? This become about you. You wish you had someone to like...
Oh yeah,
jump
just
off of.
because it is everything you said. It's nice to kind of bounce off someone when you're feeling like they're high, when they're high, no, the other way around, whichever way I said. But also, it's nice when you're trying to create stuff and you can think about something that's not just your fucking self. So imagine it's like, I'm so sick of being like, I wonder if this video will do well, or I wonder if this idea, because it always just comes back to like
me.
Yeah, and it's just so self-centered, even if you're not trying to be self-centered.
And I was thinking about this. Do you have friends outside of
100%.
performing and not the vibe we're getting?
So many.
But like outside of performance and this world, because I was thinking about it recently, like most of my friends and the people I associate are in comedy, which is inherently narcissistic.
Yeah,
like, and that
evil.
doesn't mean that all comics are narcissists. That just means that so much of our job is like you're thinking about yourself, you're writing about yourself, you're writing about other people. And I'm like, oh, I forgot that that's how nice it is to have friends outside of that who literally don't live that way.
Oh my God. One of my best friends is a beautiful man named Taras, and he's a musician. He's like a producer. And no one else like pitches me ideas for anything because... I don't know, like, it's like a weird thing, but he will just like so honestly be like, what about this? And he's actually like good ideas. And I'm like,
sick.
only someone with like no ego, but at the same time wants to like involve. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is great. And I realized you can still talk about that stuff, but it's just when there's no competition or anything like that, is like,
it's the dream.
Everyone's relaxed.
Wait, so is he pitching ideas for himself or for you?
Oh, for me, he
Yeah.
He likes some parodies about Ariana Grande a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Our queen.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm in. Go on.
All in.
Do one. Do it for us now.
We can't make him
can't.
dance.
No, I'm kidding.
Wait,
I'm
this is
kidding.
behind the
I'm
actor's
serious.
studio.
That was like actually the one time I think I talked about it on the podcast as well, so I'm not gonna like go over it too much. But because you're from the music world as well, like you've been in a band and then you do more comedy stuff, like, and like I feel like the music world and like people in the music world are so different to comedy, right? Have you noticed that?
agree?
Because that was like the only time someone's ever been like, I mean, lots of times people are like, tell us a joke. But I did a gig where I was with all these bands and I was like the only comedian in a room with these like guys in all these bands, and they were like, so what's comedy? I've never seen comedy before. What's your favorite joke?
Insane.
And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what's your favorite
joke?
fuck? Like, do your favorite riff. Like,
Yeah.
what?
What's your favorite joke? What is your favorite joke?
I don't know. See?
It's probably one of mine. It's probably one of
It
mine.
probably
yeah.
is.
Yeah. Steve Martin and Chet, those are my favorite too. No, 100%. I think there's like a sort of like laid back, like very cool.
Oh,
like,
yeah. It was
I'm not
unbearably
exactly-
cool.
Unbearably cool. That's
Yeah.
But like stand-ups, more neurotic, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more like, Also self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Musicians
true.
probably aren't as self-deprecating.
Wow. Yes, because
Yeah.
they like take their work seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got to be a bit earnest to like get up and sing about something.
Yeah, especially if it's things like love is so important and I have it so much. It's like you have to be like all in from what my
Crazy.
good friends.
And that's what I do in
say.
my work on stage.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm all in. It's love.
You are all in. The funny voices you do just when you're sitting in a car with Ben talking about tennis before we play a game together because we play tennis together.
We play tennis. We used to.
Yeah.
Before he got big.
We used to. No time.
He's got no
tennis,
time.
You haven't
now.
invited me once. I think
I know.
I've probably contacted you more
Yeah.
than you've contacted me.
Yeah, even though I don't have as many followers, I'm the harder one to pin down. I'm booked and blessed and busy, honey.
It's all right. Now that we're the third knocker, I think we're going to find... I drank all my water, so I'm going to drink your water
Yeah,
now.
drink mine. I mean, it's hard for me because Ben doesn't want to play tennis. That if we're just being honest, Ben plays tennis all the time.
That's what he
All
does
the
all
time?
day.
So it's hard to get the gang back together.
That's
Yeah.
like when my boyfriend gets home and he's like, oh, like, let's have fun and you should be funny. And I'm like, I want to be me.
I'm off, okay?
I'm off. I've been funny all day with the cat while you were out for my job. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Yeah,
So,
I get it.
yeah.
You can't be all the time good.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. So we'll get into like gossip as well because we told you a thing about gossip. But I also had some gossip to talk about, and I wonder if you heard about it. I'm sure a lot
This
of
is good.
Okay, I'm hungry.
you probably saw this. I feel like everyone has maybe seen it now, but then we just were telling Blake, our producer, and he hadn't heard about it. But if I say the name of the band, Brass Against, did you hear about this news this week?
No, this is
I think he doesn't know.
fresh gossip.
Because I
Oh
think
my
this is deep. Are you on Twitter much?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, he's not. I think you won't know this and you're
Yeah.
going to love it.
Well, I do have Twitter, so like sign up, subscribe or whatever the fuck you do. I don't know.
but he wishes he was on there more, so hop online.
Oh,
and
it sounds like a
follow.
really cool place just to hang out with friends. Yeah, what's the hot juicy gossip?
I thought this was good to bring up in Europe as well because you're a band guy. Okay, so there's this band. Okay,
Do you know what I do?
I don't know.
You're a
No, I
band
know
guy.
you're in a band and
You're around
use
band.
You're around bands, use rubber bands.
band.
Yeah,
Oh my
band
God.
guy.
More and more, I'm becoming so detached from everything in the
Yeah,
world.
it's awesome.
Yeah,
Nice,
sick.
I get you.
All
And
I-
she gets to have 60-minute interviews with all that high society, and she's got no fucking clue
I keep
who
meeting
these people are.
We had Megan Pistetto on last week, and she's like a reality TV like journalist, and I was like, so my TV isn't connected to the area. So when you talk about reality, could you just like really tell us like they're just normal people, you know? Like don't say they're from a show, just say like they got married to someone they just met. Anyway, I need to like read a book, but So, this band, Brass Against, is like a brass band that does like covers of metal songs. They do a lot of Tool songs and
Is
stuff.
it Rage Against the Machine cover band?
I think that might be like where the name kind of stems from, but they
Okay,
don't
sure.
exclusively do like one band. It's just like brass covers of metal.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so it's like awesome, sick, and sexy and fun. And their singer is this girl named Sophia, and she was actually on The Voice, I found out as
Which
well.
one? In America?
Yeah, in America, I think so. And so that's where and then now she sings with this random brass band called Brass Against that like have a bit of a following, but not much. But they made headlines this week because at a festival, she was on stage singing, they're all going off, brass band, and there was a guy in the pit who was, I think, filming with a GoPro on his head. And she shouted at him and told him to get up on the stage, and she said, I'm going to piss on your face. And guess what? He lay down on the ground, she pulled down her pants at a music festival and pissed on his face. There is video of this. And she just pissed right all over his face.
Over him. And he like got up and was like, yeah!
And he
everyone was
spat it
cheering
into the
and spat into the crowd.
And it was being live streamed on Twitch, and they had to stop the stream.
So cool.
It was so cool.
So cool
Like,
that he
it's
had a
great.
GoPro on his head.
I actually think it's
I
cool.
want to see the GoPro footage.
And so I feel like the reactions were half like awesome and half like what the fuck has happened to live people
Oh,
like that.
some people are going to be like, I came here for a brass band playing metal songs.
Yeah.
And I
this is
thought,
subversive.
see
I
this.
just think like that's like gold for everyone.
It's so good. What did people who didn't like it say?
Well, I think it was like weird because if they had done it, like metal bands, not that I'm putting a brass cover band into the category of metal bands, but like they've done fucked up shit all the time. But it wasn't like a planned stunt because then the band on Twitter tweeted all these kind of apologies. They were like, we're just processing. They were like processing ... And then they posted another thing with like comments disabled, so you couldn't even reply. And they were like, hey guys, Sophia got a bit carried away, and we just want you guys to know that's really not who we are as a band.
That's
it
so
wasn't
good.
cool.
So funny. And I said to Lauren, I was like, that will literally be me at a Big Natural Talents live show. And then Lauren's like, and I'd be tweeting, this isn't us.
Hey, this isn't us.
Because it's something you forget, right? It's a brass metal cover band.
Yeah.
But they're all just brass dorkos who've been like playing in big band. So there's one guy who's playing tuba who's standing in the back who's just like, this is great that I get to be on stage at a festival.
I love
and then
my
he's
life.
like, I love my life. It's cool. I never thought I'd be able to do this. I thought I was going to be playing just like, jazz band.
Yeah.
And then you see your singer who's kind of the face of it just pissing on someone. You're like, I guess this is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. So you're in your band. What is your band? Tell everyone.
My band's called the Lulu Rays.
The Lulu Rays.
But we don't really play anymore.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't have any gossip about that. Maybe this is gossip. The band doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my God,
That's the
breaking
hot
news.
scoop.
Breaking news.
That's
the band you
pretty
didn't
good.
hear about.
No,
We
but
could
like,
send a press release to Triple J about that. Lulu Ray is officially disbanded, announced on Big Natural Talents podcast.
Daily
Yeah.
Mail vibes.
Daily Mail.
No, but I want to know, like,
Daily
you
Prophet.
being in a band, has there ever been
Somebody
a thing?
picked-
You did something in the band that you're like, what the fuck is going on? Do you
You
all just like say
piss or...
yes
Yeah.
and or what?
Do we yes and? Yeah, well, that's actually interesting because I do a lot of improv warm-ups with my... and if you don't get that joke, then I don't want to be a friend.
This isn't for you.
Does anyone... Not really. Everyone's a dickhead and an idiot.
But like, has anyone ever like smashed a thing and you've been like, what the fuck, man? You have to regroup, or like, is
You
everyone
keep saying
on the same-
fork. Is that because you're not allowed to swear on this
I
podcast?
just say
She
that.
just says that.
Okay, cool. I
You
just
can
wanted to be
say
careful
it.
because I love
Cunt,
saying naughty words.
fuck,
You
shit.
can say every type of
Yeah.
word
Really?
on this show.
One of my videos got demonetized the other day, and it said because I used a word that I won't even come close to saying, like a very awful word.
Is it cunt?
No,
What's worse?
What's worse than cunt?
Like something offensive.
something offensive.
Oh.
And
Oh.
yeah, but I didn't.
I need
But
to
you
know
didn't.
This wasn't
word.
really a fun thing to bring up, but all I got to say is YouTube, I'm coming for you because I'm definitely
Wow.
not any of those things.
But just one of your videos got demonetized.
yeah, not
You
all
can't
of
say
them.
the word on a podcast. If you can say it on YouTube, why can't you say it on our podcast?
It's not. I don't know why I brought this up.
No, because he didn't actually say it in the
I didn't
video.
say the word.
They said that he said it,
They're
and he wouldn't
accusing
say
you
They're
it.
of-
accusing me of
They're
being
gaslighting you.
Yeah, I'm getting gaslit by YouTube. They're withholding funds from me. I'm gonna have to go back to my day job of teaching improv, which I do anyway.
Yeah.
The question was, does
Like
my
being
band do
in a
anything?
band,
Look,
yeah.
not really, because at the same time as I say, at the same time as like everyone's crazy and stuff. Everyone, unless you're an actual lunatic in the music
Yeah.
industry, then you just also a massive wuss.
Yeah. Who was the
you
lead
wanna be
singer of your
cool?
band? Was it Angus?
No, Angus plays guitar. His
Right.
name's Eddie.
Well,
He's
what
got
if
a baby.
Angus is the main one? I don't really. I know also. Okay, what if Angus started pissing? What would you do?
I'd lap that shit up.
Yeah.
Because I'm
You'd
rock
be
and
laying
roll. I'm
down.
as rock and roll as a brass cover band, baby.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the perfect segue into gossip.
You'd put your trombone down and you'd lap it on.
Yeah, I'm the only drumming trombonist.
That is the perfect segue into some gossip.
Mm.
So I think Concetta told you beforehand to try to think of some gossip. Did you have a thing? Did you come
Yeah.
to anything?
I came to the gossip. I came up with this. It's not exactly the same as kind of what you said, but I thought it was funny because we have another mutual friend, Frankel.
Yes.
You know Frankel.
It's
Love
an amazing
Sorry to leave you out,
name.
like,
no,
so
I
many
love
of
the
this,
name Frankel. I'm excited to hear it.
cool,
He's
right?
awesome.
He does this cool thing where he'll tell people.
Is that his first
that
name?
no, second name.
Okay.
First name's James. Middle name's Thomas. That's why we're friends.
I hope everyone's
cool.
writing this
Yeah,
down.
what's his
Yeah.
date of birth, actually?
Don't know. Never asked.
Sick.
Don't like him that much.
We'll put his Medicare details just in the link below.
So James Thomas Frankel tells people lies about me, but like not gossip enough that is like really confronting or like
Yeah.
awful, but just a little enough that person won't ask me about it, but it's still a weird thing.
Is it like in good fun?
He has good fun with it,
And it's bad fun.
and it's bad fun for me. No, it's good fun. He'll do things like he tells people, and they believe it because he's good at thinking up weird things. He tells people that I wash my hands with water. And then I dry them out, not dry them, wash them with water, put soap on them, and then wipe the soap on my pants and then walk out of the bathroom.
That's so funny.
That's an amazing line. That's the best kind of lie because it's the kind of thing that doesn't matter. But
Doesn't matter.
I feel that's funny in that context. But I have another friend that has done that to me, but like in the stupidest way. Like,
What?
no, I'll be like, hey, like, what did you have for dinner last night? And she'll be like, schnitzel. And then like 5 minutes later, she'll go like, I had spaghetti. Fuck, I got you so bad.
That's
You didn't get me. And she's like pissing herself.
Which Which friend is it?
I don't think you've met her. My friend Paige. I
Okay.
think literally she also like did this to me like in year 12 or something. Like I don't know if she hasn't done it to me for years,
That
but like
is-
she would still do it. And if I confront her about this, she'd be like, "Yeah, that's funny shit, man."
That's
So,
amazing.
That's the easiest way to lie is if it's something so benign that it's like, oh, like why
Yeah.
would you ever think otherwise?
What is the difference between a prank and a lie, though?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It's just whether Paige says it or not.
Yeah.
God,
I love Paige. What's she
I
I
like?
like that. See, what is that?
Oh my god, leave her alone.
Leave her out of
Do you
it.
guys think this is because I'm confident or something? I'm just very, very, what do you call it?
Horny?
No. Lonely. Lonely, sad and lonely.
Yeah, are you single at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, I think Paige
Big-
is single
big time.
actually. We could hook you guys up. I
If she
wonder
lies to me
like
about
you.
a dinner, though, I'm not interested.
Since the last time I saw you, had you been in any long relationship?
Can't remember when I saw you last, Concetta.
Yeah, that's how long it is. What a travesty.
What's going on? How's it? Why? Any listeners listening here today, please reach out if you're interested.
No, but do you have people hit on you because you're big online and you're handsome?
Yeah, you've
no
got
one
an
really hits on
earring
me.
on.
I get
That's a
a-
talking point.
It is a talking
Yeah.
point. It's the first thing you said to me, actually,
Yeah.
when I walked in.
Of course, I can't not address it.
What is it?
Just
Being
the-
handsome?
No,
Yeah,
no,
like having an earring on.
Dingly earring.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
say. He didn't walk in and I went like, "You're so handsome."
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's only what you do.
I love to do it.
One time, I occasionally get some, not as many ones that I would like.
Yeah.
I got a middle-aged woman, a mum, that tried to like solicit her daughter to me.
Oh, yeah.
She's quite attractive, but
Yeah.
then she solicited herself. So she solicited herself first, and she was saying a lot of pretty cool stuff.
Can you give just
Ooh,
an example? Come on,
please,
you got to be
come on.
open
Oh,
on
Tom,
this.
I like the way you dance. Make me sort of funny down there. A little bit.
No.
She used a word that was like wet, but it was like it was a very like playful way, which
Soppy.
yeah, it was within the
Something like
ballpark
that.
of like
Was
Moist.
this IRL or was it like in the TikTok
no,
comments or
it-
something?
No, it was a direct message.
Wow.
So I read everyone.
Private, of
Yeah, it was
course.
private.
You know what we've never talked about? Sorry to make this
What,
about me
what,
for
what?
1 second. But remember when I was on TV ages ago for some reason in some small way?
Oh,
And I got
yeah.
a follower. I got some guy follower who like saw me
Yeah.
and he messaged me and was like, I saw you on this show. You were awesome. And I was like, thank you. And then we kept talking and he was like, hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
And it was like,
What did he
it
even
was
ask?
something like, obviously about like sex. It was like,
No, but it was like prefaced with like a lot
Yeah.
of weird. It was like you seem like, hey, you
Yes!
seem like a pretty open-minded
Open-minded!
person.
That's
like,
it! Yes.
Could I like ask you stuff? And he was like trying to confide in you, but it was like kind of horny. But he was also like
Yeah.
just wanting to confide. And Concetta is just like
I always say
has
hello.
no boundaries. And
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
like, actually, I don't know if you should touch your dick that way or something or whatever he said.
It was really
you
weird.
won't
And
be able
he
to find it. It was a million.
No,
years
but
ago.
he popped up again the other day and he said the same thing. Hey, can I
touch
ask you
your willy.
something? Are you an open-minded person?
Is it how to touch Willie?
Something of that
It was
vein.
like
Sorry to, but like
How do-
people are crazy online.
They are weird.
yeah. Hey, are you an open mind? That's such a red flag.
And he
But-
like had a wife, and it was something about like,
Yeah.
how do you feel if you want to touch other people, but you're married? And I'm like,
What?
and Ben was like, stop replying
No.
to each other. And I'm like, no, I need to therapize this man.
You're gonna help. In your mind, were you thinking that you could actually help a guy on the internet that was asking you about his dick?
No.
Because there's even if it's angled as like, oh man, I'm just having a bit of a problem. That's someone masturbating in their room. Like, oh, the
Yeah.
problem is I can't fucking come right now.
I was reeled in a bit, and then
Oh,
I was
no.
like, this isn't.
They reel you in because there's always like ones as well. Like people with weird fetishes are like the worst for it because it's like this specific thing. Like, hey, like where did you get your socks from? And I'm like, I know this isn't about the socks.
And I'm like, hey, queen!
Yeah.
I got them from this place. and
No,
this
it's not. And then actually I had another one which was this guy who'd like messaged me before because we've talked about it on the pod. I get a lot of because I wrote one funny article about financial domination ages ago. Now if you Google Findom, I come up.
Oh, cool.
So that's like fun for me. But it's not so bad that I like want them to check on the article because pretty like more often than not people will just like message and then I'll be like just send me money and then like they either don't most of the time or they might send me like $20. So I get $20 here and there, so it's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've made way more money out of it than I got paid by pedestrian.tv for the article.
That's
so that's that. But yeah, this guy had messaged, I think like he found me that way. And he was like that. And I was like, just send me money. Like, I don't engage until you just send me money. And he didn't. But then he was obsessed with like me exposing him to my followers because I've got a few followers on Twitter. He was like, please, you should expose me for being so pathetic to your followers. I'll pay you for that. And I was like, no, like that wouldn't be exposing you. It'd be like exposing me. Like it'd be like me posting being like, hey, like this guy that I financially dominated, that's the exposure. And then he was sending me screenshots. He was like, hey, I made a really funny meme about this really pathetic guy who asked me for foot pictures. And it was just a screenshot of this guy being like, hey, I saw you posted about feet. Like, can I see your feet? And he was like, and he just like, it wasn't even a meme. He'd like written one thing on it. And he was like, you should post it. It's really funny. And I was like, it's not funny. And he was like, no, it's like really funny and you should leave his name in because that would be funny. And I was like, that's your fetish.
Yeah. What's more offensive in this situation, that you're like, a guy's just like trying to tell you how to do this fin dom in the wrong way, or you're being mansplained in comedy by a guy that wants you to dominate? You can still somehow be like, dominate me, but at the same time be like, you don't know how to do this. Yeah. I'm a funny guy.
He was like,
Move over from the microphone, please. Let
literally mansplaining comedy while trying to like trick me into like fulfilling his fetish. Just so many things going on. And I'm like, aren't you tired?
Online is complicated. I was trying to find the message. He may be deleted, but I will have to find them.
I turned my phone off, but I was actually thinking about some cool gossip things that I could start about you guys.
Yeah.
In the same vein.
Okay.
And one was that potentially you wash your hair with dishwashing detergent. And I think that's like just like there could be a reason.
Can I say something? I feel like the girlies would ask about that. They'd be like, slut, what? Yeah. Tell us, like, we want to know.
Yeah, and then you make it up and you talk about like the oils or something.
But you said your things were like, no, people don't ask about. Which, by the way, what are other ones
you can ask a little bit because
you?
it's a bit of fun. The other ones that he said about me.
Yeah.
It was on my phone. I can't remember. But trust me, they're bad. I tried to do one to him. It was kind of mean. And then
didn't work.
Yeah, no, they can't be mean. I said, no, it doesn't matter.
Micro penis?
No. I mean, yeah, but no.
I could say actually that guy that was trying to mansplain comedy about the fetish and the foot picture, that was Frankel.
Please don't.
That was Frankel.
That's what I asked you.
It wasn't him. Yeah. Okay, it was a joke.
It wasn't.
Okay.
We're joking. We're comedians. The three of us. Okay, get over it.
His name was like Loser Boy 45 or something. Okay, like it's... Anyway.
When I was thinking of gossip, because you grew up going to like an all boys school, was there any like what was happening
then?
No,
so that's a good one. So one guy shat on another guy's head.
No.
Whoa.
No. See, why don't we lead with that?
Because I don't like saying it because it's mean.
Get into the details.
Is that your trauma?
Because it doesn't. It was a shit boys school thing, and when I tell this story, the truth is that I was not a cool like young kid. So I was actually sitting in my bunk being a little baby going, I wonder when these kids can shut the fuck up so I can, our hike tomorrow is going to be very intense.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are going too loud. One of the kids in our year could suck in a fart in the same way that you can suck in a burp.
Oh my God. I don't know what that even means.
You can suck in, you know how you can go.
So you mean make yourself?
You know you can make yourself burp? Or some people can.
He could he could suck air into the buttocks to his ass.
So he did this cool thing to entertain everyone where he put talcum powder over his pants. Well, this is like, the dorm people have like said goodnight.
I should hope so.
Yeah. No, the teachers are actually there. They got their money left.
Go and do your trick as a little nighttime treat for the boys. We're all going to sleep. Yeah. Hike's going to be really intense tomorrow, so we should have a laugh now.
So he'd be squirting the talcum into the air. Everyone's having a giggle. There's one kid that had gone to sleep a bit early. I'm glad that I didn't go to sleep too early. I was also on the top bunk and physically dominant, so it's all fine, yeah. But he wasn't, so he went over to that kid and took his pants. This is where he made the critical error. Oh. He took his pants down, and we were having fun over pants. Yeah. Bit of over pants fun.
No pink eye involved.
Yeah. No. But unfortunately, he thought this is going to be extra funny.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a hat on a hat.
This always happens.
That's one hat's enough.
Yeah.
A hat rocks. Oh my God. Hat is awesome. Rocks. You don't need to put another hat.
Fart on a kid or fart with your pants off, but don't fart on a kid with your pants off.
Pants off.
Is this an improv?
It's rule of threes and stuff like that.
It's rule of threes. It's Steve Martin's masterclass. I don't know if you've ever watched that.
No. It's not.
I actually didn't need to watch that. I just kind of do my own thing, kind of invent my own comedy as I do it. It's pretty groundbreaking stuff I do when I'm like, so I have a boyfriend.
Your entire life is sort of a masterclass.
Yeah, I'm living it. You're listening to it right now.
Anyway, end of the stories. He goes over there, and I was being a mature little prick. I'm lying there. I hear the fart, and then the fart turns sour, as a fart sometimes does, and then silence. And then I heard it was just silence, and I was like, something's gone wrong. No. Something's happened with that fart, because I knew about farts.
It was silent, so people didn't even scream.
Not even joking, there was silence, and then this kid goes, I've got shit on my head. And then a lot louder, I've got shit on, and he ran off. I felt quite bad.
Oh my!
It wasn't a good go.
You didn't see it. This was oral.
No.
This
was an oral experience.
An oral
certainly.
It's like a radio drama.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's where things happen at school. School, we are getting up to no good.
Yeah.
Did you have prank days at your school? Like the day where it was
muck-up
your
day.
muck-up day. Did you have that?
Day. Yeah, I think we did.
What was the worst thing that happened at muck-up day?
I don't know. I think someone, this is actually quite good, someone planted a tree in the middle of an oval at a school one over.
Oh, wow.
I guess this is like a cocky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's it? They just planted a tree?
I don't know. They did. Again, I was a drama kid and a massive turd, and also very scared of.
Also, like by the time, like
retribution.
I don't know, I assume you're around the same age as us, right? Like in your
35.
35.
Are you?
All of us are.
Maybe
all of us are.
45 I am, but
Lauren's had a lot of work done.
Very nice.
I don't know. No, but like I feel like you couldn't do much shit in muck-up days. Like when we got to year 12, they were like, we will just cancel the formal if you so much as wear your hat backwards. And like I went to a public school, like they were still just like psycho about it.
Yeah.
You just weren't allowed to do shit.
I do remember actually now. This is good because it wasn't like super naughty, but it really got like what it needed to. We have a guy called the sergeant at our school who was like, because we had like the cadets thing where everyone wears like the camouflage.
Yeah.
It's great when they do that. And we had a sergeant who was like in charge of all that, but also in charge of like the punishment generally throughout the school and discipline. Someone found that he had on YouTube the
Amazing.
Beatles covers where he'd sing and play guitar.
Dory, that's vulnerable.
Oh no, but he was a prick. He was a bit of a prick. But I mean, you know, I was in school, so everyone was a prick then.
Yeah.
And they played it over the loudspeaker, his things. But it's great because it's not even necessarily like a diss, right?
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing, because when a kid's like, look what I found, a picture of you and your wife. It's like, fuck, I'm being made fun of something that I shouldn't be, and it's worse.
Yeah. God, I hope someone does that to Ben. And it's me in the picture. And he's really proud. And he's like,
like he's holding a fish like they do in those pictures, and he's like...
That's what I want him just essentially to be like.
That's fun. We should Photoshop that.
Yeah.
That's a bit of fun.
That was such a great story. School is awesome.
And exclusive.
I love stuff.
School's freaking awesome.
No, but like school stories. Because I'm not like you, but like I wasn't cool.
How do you think you like me?
Hot. Ripped.
You consistently call me hot. And I wonder how our friendship has continued with you doing that.
And it's weird I don't get any back when it's like everyone's thinking it.
But also you can't feel too special. Like you walk into any kind of Italian restaurant with this person and she's like, this waitress, I want to lick the sauce off your face. Like it's really...
And everyone's hot.
I'm sorry to disappoint
I actually think
you,
everyone is hot. Okay. So yeah, you're not special. But what I'm trying to say is...
We build you up and we tear you down. You're hot, but actually that means fucking nothing. Okay? Just don't forget that.
It's a beautiful, inclusive thing. I'm just trying to say that when I was at school, I mean, on top of the trauma that everything is hazy for me about my life growing up, I was in a lot of denial. At the same time, I also wasn't across all the cool, crazy, because all the cool, daring kids were doing things. And also when I was like in leadership, I think I tried to not know so that I couldn't.
In leadership
positions.
You're perfect.
Yeah, school captain.
You were a school captain?
Yes, darling.
Whoa.
Get with a picture. If I could, I'd be wearing my badge today still.
Absolutely. I was a prefect.
Yeah.
Were you a prefect?
Yeah, I was a prefect.
Of course.
Of course you're a prefect.
We're all prefects just talking shit.
You got to be a prefect.
You know what prefect is?
Prefect.
Perfect. Spelled differently.
If you weren't a prefect at school, I'm like, oh, okay.
Did you fail?
You can't come on this podcast unless you were a prefect.
No, I just mean like I wasn't instigating any of those crazy things that people did. And I also don't remember. And so if I could get my our Facebook, our year 12, 2012 Facebook group of my past year's school friends is on Facebook. It's dead. It was so active the couple of years. We're 10 years on. I've been the only person posting it. Recently I posted, hey guys.
I miss you.
Mate, it's 10 years past.
Listen, the last thing I wrote was, hey guys, does anyone remember that Greek teacher who had the fat ass that everyone was like, he was like a relief teacher? And I got a couple of replies, which was big. But I'm like, why aren't we all like reconnecting? Our 10-year anniversary is coming up. What's going on?
Why did you ask that question?
Because someone asked me about, I think we talked about it on a past episode, and I wanted to know the name. My friend from school was like, what's the name? So I put, so why did I bring that up? Yeah, I wish we could all get back together. If I could do a year 12 school reunion
you
podcast.
could. What do you mean? You could actually just plan a reunion because you were also the school captain. It's maybe even your responsibility to organize this, but it will never happen.
I want you to put yourself in their position. If your school captain goes, hi, how are you? With a lot of clicking.
I don't click.
I do. Oh, you don't click? No, sorry.
No.
But rustling.
You're just moving around and like touching your body. And you're like, who's the Greek teacher with the fat ass?
And he goes, hey, it's me, Concetta, after 10 years. Come on my podcast, all of you at the same time.
Yeah. Would they do it? Or you think no?
I wouldn't do it, just so that's clear.
I said, guys, does anyone remember the cute Greek teacher who like subbed sometimes at school and he had a fat ass? Mr. Kuchabanis or something. What did he teach?
Pretty good for a fat ass teacher.
And then I'm the last one before that. Hello, beautiful class of 2012. Sad to this last active 2 years ago, but I'm here with some huge news. This is embarrassing.
Oh my God, what were you posting out? Were you promoting your show or something?
No, I'm saying, shut up. I'm saying,
me and my boyfriend do characters.
We're doing a split bill.
I said, I'm here with some huge news. I'm guesting on Hoppo from Bondi Rescue's podcast tomorrow. Q screams. This sounds like I'm being serious. I would have been joking.
And I don't think you were joking.
And I was wondering if anyone had the photos from when him and Maxie came and visited our school during Santa Fest, or know where I can find. Thanks in advance.
What the heck is Santa Fest?
Santa Fest was where our school like raised money for like different causes, and it was like a whole week of different activities and stuff like that.
And why come it was called Santa Fest?
Because our school was called Santa Sabina.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Santa Fest.
Not close.
And 2 people responded.
I remember when I was playing the music for the improv show.
Yeah.
Where
he was the guest.
Yeah. And
That
you guys
feels
hit
like
it off?
A million years ago. Yeah.
Connected, and then you went on the
Because I said he was hot like a million times. I was
Yeah.
like, you're so hot.
See,
Cool.
she just dishes it out.
She dishes it out. You come on my podcast next time, and then you can ask the old schoolmates when I came to your school 10 years ago. Wouldn't that be nice?
I can't get it. And so I'm like, why isn't anyone talking to me? Like, I'm an open book.
They're busy. Like, you went to like an all-girls Catholic school. They're probably either married with kids or accountants.
Or lawyers. Most of them are lawyers.
Yeah, everyone at my school are like, they have kids, but like they want to get rid of them. Like, there's no partner involved. They're like, yeah, I'll leave them with my mum. Like, and then the other ones are like, it's just rough. I don't know. It's fine.
What are you like with your school friend? Are they like? Is there a group on Facebook that you have of your past year?
Do you chat?
Is it just my year?
I think it's just, we don't have like a whole
No
year.
one's
No.
chatting.
No
Yeah,
one's
not
chatting.
a whole year. What's wrong with you?
No.
They set it up, not me.
You've got
I
no
think-
concept of social norms sometimes.
You know what? Actually, now I think about it, I think the group was made because they would all bitch about the years that came after us. There was all this like rivalry with the year
You had
11s.
year rivalries.
I think so.
How many people at your school? Like 4?
No, like a lot.
Like how many's a lot?
Yeah, how many in your grade?
Like 100 plus, 150 or something.
Pretty cool.
Medium. I had like 200-ish, I think.
Oh my god, that's heaps
Guys.
as well. What did you have?
What
5.
were you,
A selective
5?
school
I
of
had a very
5
selective
boys.
school. It was
Premium
me and my
Academy.
shadow.
Academy for Creative Boys. With exquisite sphincter control to suck in farts and stuff. That's why he got into the school. It was a scholarship.
Yeah. Does it really put it in context that that story when you realise it was just me and one other kid?
Yeah.
And all those other characters were actually made up?
They were made up in
It was
the
me shitting on my own face.
improv thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, did you get ribs removed so you could shit on your own face?
Yeah. I do remember, like, when they remove the ribs, I go, another dick sucking. I go, no. Shit on my own head, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
it'll actually be really funny, and in 20 years from now, we're going to talk about it on a podcast. They haven't been invented yet. Did you have any other gossip that you thought about?
Any other gossip? No, not really.
No
Yeah.
hips.
I know it's just that cool sort of Frankel stuff. Frankel single as well.
Okay.
Anyone wants to date
Oh,
him?
cool.
Ladies.
I
Well-
mean, the goss is you being single, I think.
Yeah, that's
Do
the
you want to
goss.
settle down? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll have a
Yeah.
ton of babies if anyone wants to
What's
birth
stopping you? What's
Yeah. How are
the
you
barrier?
meeting people? Oh, I guess we've been in lockdown for 4 months.
Yeah, no, I haven't. No, nothing.
Are you good on the apps? Like,
No,
are
I'm
you-
very bad. Very bad. I don't know why. Because I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's hard, and I feel like I have like a savant level talent for the apps because I can like see photos and like it's not about whether they're hot. Like
Do you
I
wanna
can like
sort me out?
get a vibe from the photo and like assess a character. I mean, I could. I don't know.
No, we
It
don't
might be
know.
harder with. I've never like swiped through like straight women, or I don't know what your app is set to. But like for my
more
friend.
just figure me out. I want
Yeah,
to
you
figure
need to sort his
Oh
vibe.
yeah, I could totally sort your
Because
vibe.
there's
Oh my god.
something-
Oh, let's see the whole profile.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
maybe
go
this
through
is
it.
not. So, you've never had someone who's like confidently being like, check out my fucking profile. But I realized there was a little light bulb that was like, you know what? I should let them go through it because
Yeah, let's
this is
see
literally
it.
what I'm putting out to everyone.
Because it's so like if there's just so many little tiny things that can show if someone is like a good person or not. Like I remember,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can just tell.
It's nuanced.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
nuanced.
specific.
Well, it would be great if I had network connection. Oh wait, I put my phone on
That's
airport
awesome.
mode.
You really
were
tried to make
off
sure.
on airport, no interruptions.
No
You had
interruptions.
Okay, there you go.
undivided-
Can I
oh my
look
God, I'm
too?
so excited.
Yeah, Concetta can
Okay.
go, but
You should
don't shit yourself because I'm so.
So this is
horrible.
Hinge. Is it no Bumble? What?
No, it's Hinge.
Hinge. I've never been on Hinge.
I don't like Bumble because it reminds me it's for bumbling manservants. I
Yeah,
always
it is
thought.
fun.
Oh my god, that's such a.
It's an arts review joke.
Is
It's a
it?
big. No, it feels like an arts review
right.
joke.
Wow. The
Yeah.
arts review. That's crazy.
Do you want to take a photo right now that we can put up there? And
Yeah.
we can
Oh.
replace any that suck.
Oh my
Of
god.
you, like
of
in the
you.
booth, like
yeah,
this?
maybe.
Yeah, but no, I need other people because
Oh,
it's just me.
yeah.
I don't know, because then also, like, I feel like, so you don't have much writing, but, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You've got, like, maybe the front. So your front image is, like, a video of you doing something. What are you...
Doing some little
let's-
keyboard thing. I'm playing.
Maybe
you're
that-
ready for this?
Maybe that should be
Maybe it should be further down.
photo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, how do you go
But how will people
through
know that I can play that song on a
Hinge?
synthesizer?
Yeah, people need to know. Because your photos are good. I honestly think this isn't bad at all. Like, you've got no crazy red flags or anything. This photo of you with the dog, it's good to have a photo with a dog.
Maybe no.
Might be like an older photo, though, because your hair looks shorter. It's...
Oh yeah, let's
your
get it out of
beard,
there.
your beard.
Wow.
Yeah, this isn't representative of who you really are, I don't
True.
think.
You would have more new photos, right?
I don't really take photos because I don't have
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
photos of me.
yeah.
This is great.
What's Frankel doing this?
What is Frankel doing? Oh,
This is
just-
on the drum kit at some kind
That's
of
on the drum
music
kit.
festival.
That's a
Yes,
good one.
and that's a
That's what you
slight.
need.
That's you know.
Slight flex.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, look
you
at the
need that
gunshot.
high up.
Let's check out what I got.
I'll take a photo of you right now. This is going
Yeah.
live.
Okay.
That's funny.
good?
It's funny.
We've
No,
got
you
the
can't have
shot.
funny all the
It's
time. I
funny.
feel.
Yeah.
Can you have?
You
funny?
gotta be. I don't know. I've never.
I think you can have funny. I think you can be like all fun. Because it's just what you're. I don't know. I'm always after funny though. That's.
Can
the
I be
thing.
honest? I feel like these apps. I know that they're the way of the future for people to meet people, like for real, and they make people meet. But like for neurotic people, it's insane. Like
It's hard.
to put your whole
Yeah.
vibe and personality into a fucking.
But
app
you can't.
Is
Well,
mental.
you've just got to have like a thing that is enough for people to like be like, oh, that's cool, and then you need to just get to know the person. Like I
Yeah,
met my
yeah.
boyfriend on Tinder,
Yeah.
and his profile was like a photo of him like in a bathtub reading hentai, and I was like, that's pretty funny.
right.
But and then I just met him. He's a normal person.
What would Ben's be
I don't know. He would have to be like, I don't know,
on a tennis court?
on a tennis
Yeah, God, the guy
court,
loves tennis.
Him with a mic. He would have a mic
mic
pick.
or something.
Because he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, you know, there's a lot of things that are shit about guys' profiles. I'm not suggesting they're not. But on a lady's profile, can you have any insight to why there's always that thing that's like, key to my heart, and then some sort of food? Like the key to my heart, chicken nuggies?
I just think it's like a basic thing to you know, like it's kind of like a basic bitch thing to be like, carbs are life, you know, and it makes them seem like relaxed and chill, like they don't care about their body and stuff. It's a cool girl thing.
Yeah,
to be
okay.
like, yeah,
So it's relaxed and chill.
Pasta, but like that's not how you're doing it. You're doing it in like a whole different,
In like a serious
You're
way.
doing it in a serious way that you love pasta.
Yeah.
You've got all those meme sites set up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
It's like people being like, I'm not like other girls who will just eat salad. You know? I think it's like that.
Okay.
I think it's cool and fun.
Cool. That's bizarre just to be like someone thinks that chicken nuggets are cool and fun.
They are.
Yeah.
Fuck
No.
you guys.
They are, but see, that's a different. If they are, fuck you guys. If someone said like chicken nuggets, if someone wrote chicken nuggets are fun, they are. Fuck you if you don't think they
That's
are.
like-
That's like you know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's a bit of fun.
And they are fun. You can do a lot of fun stuff.
It's a bit light. I reckon, like, because like most people just like aren't gonna be right. So like it is just like a numbers game of like swipe, and then like you might have like 100 matches, and then like the chat won't be good for like 99% of them. It's just time consuming.
God.
Why don't you make like a TikTok that's like a list
Here
of
comes the
prerequisites and
Prerequisites.
who you are, what you bring to the table, and then just like send a contact email here, have someone go through it, hire a PA.
Yeah.
And then just choose one.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's interesting, but I'm going to quote something that maybe was that funky guy with the nose and the glasses, who's got a little mask, Groucho Marx.
Yeah.
Said, I never want to be part of a club that would have me as a member.
Yeah.
I never want to date someone that would date me.
Okay, honey, get to
Yeah,
therapy.
yeah.
That is what I say.
Oh,
on
no,
that.
sorry. I say that also with a very stupid TikTok account as a 27-year-old man.
Okay.
So
Also,
Yeah,
quick question:
true.
are you in therapy?
am I in therapy? Not currently,
It's
no.
okay if you're not. I'm
Have you
not.
ever been before?
Yes.
Yeah, you just gotta like listen to the Oprah podcast and stuff. I think it's actually enough, and I think it's like
It's not
actually
enough. It's
no,
actually
like I'm actually doing really well.
No. No, you both are not enlightened. That will not set you free. But great.
That's sacrilegious.
Yes, wait, but no, I don't know. It just depends, because I mean, you've got a silly TikTok. Like, last time I was on the apps, it was like pre-TikTok, I guess. But I feel like TikTok is like a definite like, is this okay for a grown man to have?
Not even like...
But you're very successful. Like, that's what changes it. It's not like you're posting every day and you've got 10 followers. Like, that would be psychotic.
That would be strange.
But you have lots of followers, and it's like your job.
I'm saying even that, maybe this is like a interesting thing of my own self-compassion and respect, is if I was like an artist and I had like some like really meaningful sort of thing, then...
I would hate that though, because then you'd be like an
But I'm saying if someone was
asshole.
into it, then it's like, I'd be like, oh, that person has like good taste or something. Like, I was like, that's interesting. But my stuff's drivel.
But if someone's like really into what you do and they like think it's so funny and you're a genius, but you yourself don't really think you're a genius. Yeah, it is like a balance. I don't know, because you want someone to like respect what you do ultimately, but you don't want them to be like
I want someone to hate what I do. I want to walk into a club and they're like, oh my God, there's that piece of shit that people send me their memes of.
I can see you actually like with like a really mean girlfriend who's just like,
Yeah.
okay, like, can you just hurry up and finish this TikTok, because we actually need to go to my brother's wedding. And my brother, he's a lawyer, Tom, so he's actually pretty busy. You know, just like a bitch girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I really like that you're saying like really mean and a bitch, but like that sounds pretty reasonable. It's like we have to go to a wedding.
But you're doing a little TikTok.
They're not little. So it has over 10,000 views.
It's actually, it's monetized, so this is my job too. All right.
I've just thought of a gossip question.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Since blowing up online, have you had any like fun, crazy celebs in your DMs?
Oh yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
No.
Wow.
That's awesome.
What was she in? Underworld.
Underworld, yeah.
Wow.
And that's very cool.
What did she say? Was she like,
She
you make me what down there?
Yeah,
What did that lady
she likes a younger man.
No, she
doesn't
she reposted like my actual
That's awesome.
Yeah, one of my videos.
That's you.
Which
I was
one?
like, the one where I play a song and say I'm a cunt and
Yeah.
then
Oh yeah, that's the one
Great
I see
one.
friends have sent me.
yes, basic and simple.
Yeah.
And yeah, she reposted it and then was like, I love that stuff. And I was like, oh, thanks, Kate Beckinsale. And she was like,
Wow. Thumbs
and
up.
then we
Just
had
to
a
get
small
thumbs up.
chat and I was like, how long can I sustain this for? It was like I was
Yeah.
holding my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
The guitarist from not John Lennon, he's dead.
John
Paul
Lennon.
McCartney. No, John Lennon,
just
John Lennon.
spill
You heard it here
Came
first.
back from the dead.
I was like, mate, I love your stuff.
I love
I think
it.
you're better than the Beatles. And then
That's
he
it.
was like,
Yeah.
I'm out. Peace. And then he was gone.
Paul McCartney's guitarist for his
Okay,
band.
guitarist.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck. If
No.
it's not Paul
Who?
McCartney, Forget it.
Was Paul McCartney not the guitarist? Or was
He was a bassist.
bass?
Yeah.
Yeah. His more importantly, his wife
His wife
is
was a bassist.
the creator of the frozen food,
What?
Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages and burgers.
Oh, wow.
And they're really good.
I've never heard of that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are
I've
you
been
an ally?
talking a lot
Of
about
what?
it.
Vegan, veg.
Of the Linda McCartney cause.
Probably, yeah.
You're my friend.
You're more of a goop girl, aren't you?
No,
More
I'm
of a
not.
Paltrow ally.
Move that phrase about 1 meter over.
Oh yeah, you into the goop?
Because I'm a goop girl.
She's a goop girl.
She's a GG.
I'm a
goop.
chicken nuggies alive. I'm the key to my heart, girl.
See, that's maybe why I was a bit antagonistic about these like chicken nuggies alive, because I'm like, no, stop being fake. I'm like, date one with me. I'm like, what's your star sign? Like, let's talk about it. Like, I'm not gonna like, let's eat this vegan burger. Like, my body is a temple. So, yeah.
My body is a dumpster. Get on board if you're not. I remember once going on a date when I was living in WA and I had my different name and different persona in life. You're fucked if you don't know this about me. But
One day you're
anyways.
gonna have to do like some exposition about this on the podcast.
Yeah, we might have to do a special event podcast, and also one day my show
Do a Christmas
will happen.
special.
Yeah, we were
We were
talking
actually
about
just
that.
talking about that.
And I went on. I had a big crush on this guy called Jack Green, and he was like total opposite to me, like a blonde. He was like petite. He was like smaller than me, and he was like a cool beachy, total beach guy. And I had this big crush, and we went on our first like date hangout to Subway. Great start.
Wow.
And I remember we got. And I ordered my special order, the chicken classic with my very limited toppings. And we get in the car, we're sitting in the car eating, and he's just eating bread.
How
with
have you not
butter.
told me about this? Because like the end of my last show was about going on a date with a guy who had a weird Subway order. Like, it's like such a big.
Oh my God, that's
How
so
have
crazy.
this has not come up?
I
You've
don't
never
know.
told me
Bread
this.
and butter.
He had just bread, and I was like, oh my God, like what's going on?
What?
He was like, I'm veg, and I didn't really. And I remember.
can have the
And you can
salad.
get vegetables on, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe it was whatever. Sorry, I
No,
don't
he's
remember
a
these
freak.
specific
What
things.
kind of bread was it?
I don't know.
my
Italian herbs and spice. I'm not sure.
No, it's-
But anyways, I remember them being like, it hit me in several waves of being like, oh, he didn't want to eat anything. Oh, he's a vegetarian. Oh, I'm eating meat. Like, and this is before you like understand it's like not a big deal. But for some people, if you're vegetarian, it's like rude to do. And I was like,
he-
and I just like my brain
And you
broke
think
down.
you're not going to be able to smooch him because you
Yeah,
got a
I'm like, he
mouthful of
thinks I'm
meat.
disgusting and I'm an insecure
Yeah.
young girl.
You're not going to get his
Chicken.
meat if you're eating your own meat.
My own meat.
Yeah.
Did he suggest Subway or did you?
Again, we're talking like 5 years. I do not know the details.
Oh, no.
I'm just surprised you didn't walk in there and say, hey, give me one a bigger meatball sub.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's
Sorry, do
what
we
I
not do
say.
this here? I haven't
No,
listened to
no.
a
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, do we
not
be
do it.
racist on this podcast? No.
Yes, we
can.
are.
We
Okay,
are
cool.
pro a meatball.
I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of Italian gear set up, but I'm now feeling kind of
Please
awkward.
take
No,
this
no, no,
time
no,
to
no,
get
no,
your
no,
gear out.
We also should check how. I don't even know how long we've been going for, but I feel like it's like we're like doing time, right?
Yeah.
How-
Should I get up and look?
Oh my god, can you see it?
6. Wow.
53 minutes.
Oh cool. Okay, well let's
wrap
do
it up.
like let's do some fuck watch and wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought of any.
Yes, I haven't thought of any either. But
Okay.
we can think of some.
Old people that. Okay.
Okay, we have a game on this podcast that you may not have heard of, but that from this day onwards will be a big part of your life, I'm sure. It's called Fuck Watch. It's kind of like, do you know, like Fuck, Marry, Kill? But it is fuck and watch. So it's like one person you have to fuck and one person is in the room watching.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not just like, you're like, oh, of course, yeah.
Been there, done
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They're like the important clarification is like you're not just choosing like who out of these people like do I want to fuck more. It's like the person watching is kind of contributing something in their own way too. They might be kind of like commentating or like
Dirty
they,
talk.
whatever
Oh, so
is
you
their
can-
character, you know.
Okay, sure. So I don't get to decide what they're doing, but they
You.
No,
I can ask them.
Right?
You could
yeah.
potentially ask them, but if their character is to
course.
do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you just justify both decisions.
Yeah, so they're talking or like bringing in a vibe and an energy into the room as well, just by the act of watching as well.
Yeah.
So that's okay,
That's the setup. Okay. Now, of the
Two
people you mentioned,
people.
let's give him Kate Beckinsale.
And Sophia Eurista, the girl who pissed on her fan. And yes, her last name is Eurista, which sounds a lot like urine.
urine.
So that's funny.
This is really tied up with a lot of, what is it called? Wet play?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, would she be? We don't know.
We don't know, actually.
She might not.
I feel as if I leave her to her own devices, then she's probably going to do a wee.
She's gonna piss
In
on
the
you
corner,
guys.
like a little
She might
puppy.
piss on you guys while you were fucking Kate Beckinsale. You
Yeah,
might
I don't
not
think,
know.
and I don't
And
know much.
who wouldn't want to fuck Kate Beckinsale?
You might want to fuck
I
her
feel-
just to plug that hole, you know? So she doesn't come over and piss.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not
You
going to
know?
lie. That was one of my first thoughts is like,
Yeah.
whatever I want to do right now, I kind of need to put our fire out.
Yeah. Look,
So-
let's sort this out and then we can
Yeah.
look at Kate Beckinsale.
Because what if you're fucking Kate Beckinsale?
You
She
guys are saying this,
pisses-
you know, in my mind, I'm feeling uncomfortable here because we're best friends.
Who?
Kate and I.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We
true.
mutually follow each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm deeply in love with her.
You're in the
Yeah.
DMs.
So now talking about this, I'm going to say respectfully, the other person, Kate can, has autonomy over
Okay,
whatever
he's
she
going
wants to do.
gentlemanly.
Yeah, and if she wants to piss on herself, then that's fine.
You're going to make
Yeah.
Kate watch you for 10 dates before you do the deed.
Yeah,
That's,
at least.
like a
10 days.
gentleman. I think I might go the opposite because the idea that this the pissing girl kind of might run around and just piss at any time is exciting to me. I kind of want to see what she does, left to her own devices in the room. I don't know. So that's exciting. I think I'd do that.
that's awesome. And I sort of fall in the middle. Which side do I go to? I think I might go with... yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm going to fuck your best friend, Kate Beckinsale, and have Miss Eurista.
Sophia Uranista just hopping about,
Fashionista.
bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, and she can piss wherever she likes.
Yeah.
And I mean, she might not.
Go
we
off
can't
the
we can't shoehorn this girl. We can't pigeonhole her. That's what happens in this industry.
Oh my
You
God.
do one thing and then that's all you can do.
That is
But
Okay.
she did it. Okay. I say she did this mere days ago, and she pissed on someone's face. Like, I'm sorry, but we can keep that was a
You're
big
allowed it
thing.
for a bit, but also here's just a new theory I've come up with. Maybe she pissed on someone's face, so she would be known as the piss face girl, as
Yeah.
opposed to the girl that fronts a brass
Yeah.
metal cover band.
Talk about publicity. Do you think we'd
Yeah.
ever be talking about the front woman of a brass cover band on this
Totally.
podcast if she had not pissed
That's
on someone's
why I
mouth?
think this podcast needs something to
Yeah.
happen for us to get. We need the bad press, the good press.
Crazy.
We need. Okay, yeah. Tom is gonna take his dick.
Gonna take it out and
that
piss.
would make it.
I'm going to wee on my own face while you guys have sex.
And then I think that's about it, isn't it? I mean, unless did you have any other last minute little gossip, exciting thing to say?
Something exciting.
Oh yeah.
Anything
I mean, like
exciting?
plugs.
Oh yeah, plugs.
Or plugs.
Oh, plug. Not really. Just follow my socials and things.
But if you had something exciting, actually, we just stopped you from saying something.
Sorry.
exciting.
Yeah. What's exciting?
No, you just made me
Did you have
realize
something
how
exciting?
monotonous my life is.
Not
but enjoy,
exciting.
like, great,
Yeah.
but also monotonous,
It's the
which is
same
called
shit.
the friggin' dream. Zoom in and cut to black.
We fade to black on this.
Cut to black.
Tell everyone your thing.
Oh yeah, you on Instagram you can find me at Tommy Cardy. On YouTube, you can just type in my name, Tom Cardy, and those are the only ones I care about because.
Because Twitter, we don't care.
No, I do.
You don't care about TikTok?
Yeah, no, I do. I just like YouTube because it pays me,
True.
and that's all I really care about.
That's the craziest thing about, like, I mean, at least like with YouTube, I guess you are like monetizing things, but like, it's like I've had tweets that get like 200,000 retweet this that, and it's like, oh wow, a viral tweet and everyone saw it, but like, did I get anything at all? No.
But maybe you brighten someone's day.
Yeah, but like,
cares?
oh my god! And then a brand repost, like, lots of brands reposted it, and like, it's like courtesy that when you repost someone's tweet, like, do you leave their handle in? But Halo Top Ice Cream reposted
Oh my
my
God,
tweet.
I love Halo Top Ice Cream.
Really?
Yeah.
And they took it.
Halo, they just took my name off it and they like put it onto their graphic design. And so I messaged them because like this happens all the time, but I didn't see it, and then I saw it and I messaged them and I was like, hey, like just so you know, like that was my tweet that you guys took. Like it's kind of courtesy that you'd credit me. Could you send me a voucher or something like to compensate?
Yeah.
I just asked for money now.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then I did the same thing to Showpo as well. And they were like, but Halo Top got back to me and they're like, oh my God, yes, of course, we're so sorry. Like, would you rather like Coles or Woolworths voucher? And I was like, oh, sick. Like, yeah, Woolworths, here's my email address. And then like 2 days later, I get the voucher to my email for $9.
That's so sick.
The cost of one Halo Top tub.
Oh, that's awesome.
I once did that to Tic Tac. Sorry, Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Yum.
I once messaged them because there was another sort of like influencer sort of person who had done like some things on theirs, and I was like, I got an idea. I already had an idea for like a Kit Kat theme, just like a story or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I emailed Kit Kat, or I messaged him, and I was like, hey, I got an idea that's better than this schmucks one. Give me some money and I'll do it. And I explained, they're like, oh, we're not doing any more at the moment, but that's fine. I go, just give me I'm going to do it anyway. Give me a bunch of Kit Kats. Give me like a handful.
Yeah.
Give me a box of Kit
Did
Kats
they?
and I'll do it. And they said, oh, we'll send you some. Okay. They sent me 3 Kit Kats.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Like,
And I
can
was
we
like,
just?
you have a, I know you have a box of Kit Kats around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How, like, fucking, why are you protecting them? And then the same thing with Showpo, which is like a women's clothing website. They reposted my tweet without my name.
So what do? They actually they crop it, or are they actually removing it?
Actually, maybe they even had my name in it. I don't know. I can't even remember. But either way, they like put their logo on it as well, and then they posted it as native content on their page, and then it got like thousands of engagements for them. And so I messaged them being like, "Hey, like I'm glad you guys like my tweet, and it got you like thousands of engagements. Like, would you be able to send me a voucher or something? I'd really appreciate it." You know, this is my job. I'd like to make money. And then they were like, oh my God, babe, of course. Yes, totally.
$9.
Babe.
Yeah. No, not even that. It was just a 20% off code.
Oh, that's such.
I was like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
It's like $50 to spend at your store.
That's so hectic.
God.
I love brands.
The man. We got to stick it
We got
to
to
the
stick
man.
it to the man.
We hate these
And we're gonna do it right
brands.
now. Let's go, guys.
Let's go. Let's piss on them.
Let's go.
All right. Well, thanks so much for
Thank you,
listening,
Tom.
guys.
Hey.
Check out Tom on the social media platforms, YouTube and Instagram. And if you see him on TikTok as well, then that's fine. But
He doesn't. It's not
You
his
can go on
actually
Twitter.
doesn't care.
I got heaps.
And Twitter.
Twitter's really fun, actually. I love Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, hey, the very last thing we have to do is we've got a few patrons to shout out. And now it's
You're gonna
exciting
love
to do
this.
this with a guest because, Tom, we do this fun little game where I say their name and Concetta has to think of a word.
With the same letter. Alliteration.
That's gonna
This
be
is what
tough.
I
Yeah.
bring
Yeah.
Okay.
to this podcast.
And now there's 2 that I think we might have already thanked before, but
Okay.
I'm just going to do them as well because I'm not sure if we have. And sorry if we've like missed you. I'm trying my best. It's actually, there's no system to how I do this and that's why it's hard. So, okay. Aaron.
Oh yeah, aromatics coming to my brain.
Maybe
So
we did aromatic
I
Aaron.
think maybe we did that, but I'll give him
that
another
was
one
rude,
as a
so-
shout out. Apologetic.
Okay. It's meant to be like a compliment.
Yeah.
I'd say apt.
Apt Adam.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Apt Aaron, because he's perfect for every
No, I think
moment.
we'll go with apologetic, Aaron, on that. Thank
Oh,
you.
this is how it goes now at the end. You didn't even ask if I wanted to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I don't want to
Yeah,
sit
well,
here.
it's the battle of the
I don't really want
words.
to sit
Okay.
here bored.
Yeah, chat. We'll
Okay.
do one and then you one up it. Okay. Monica Lewinsky.
Mesmerizing.
Majestic.
Okay.
Migrants.
Thomas.
You can't just say yours wins
I
up
can.
every
I
time.
can. It's my podcast.
Listeners, you decide who wins.
So you said what? Tom.
Thomas.
Tranquil.
I'd say tabletop.
That's stupid, and it doesn't even.
That's just a word.
The fact that you're doing dumb voice means that you really like it.
to? Do you mean like a tabletop or like tabletop
Oh wait, I changed mine to tree.
Or the Pilates position tabletop?
Could be any of them. That's the thing. You let Thomas decide.
Okay.
What do you think, Thomas?
Alan. And make this one good because this is
Okay.
an Alan that we know and love. Who's done so much for us.
Alan. Oh yeah.
He's a photographer.
Okay.
It's better be really good. It's really high pressure.
Aspirational.
Yeah.
Apt.
Absolutely not. Chloe.
With a C.
C. Yeah. No, with a K and it's Kardashian.
I know. Courageous.
Mm.
Yeah. Apt.
You can't do that. It's a different letter. God.
What is yours?
I was gonna. Now I'm saying red. I'm just angry because of what you said. Cantankerous.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
I'm
offensive.
So sorry,
I don't give a
Chloe.
shit. I'm like the anti-Chet. I'd say the naughty things.
Caitlin.
With a C?
Yes. Another one.
Crew.
Rude.
No, I was thinking creative, but I might have done that.
Yeah, maybe. Custody.
Custody.
Cherish.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
cherish her.
That's
I can say caustic.
Cool. Oh dear.
my God,
Which is
it's
good.
the devil.
People would love.
God.
Oh, I know a
This
few
is
people in the room right
toxic.
now would love to be called caustic at a.
It's toxic male energy.
Yeah, well, guess what, ladies? I hate it. I hate you all.
And that's why you're single.
am I single?
Why am I single? Chicks never give me the fucking time of day.
Madeline.
Oh my God, that almost was my name. If I
Really?
wasn't Italian, if my mum.
If my mum said if she was white, she would name me Madeline. And that's like
No,
my mum
it's
said.
like a really deep
Yeah.
story, but like if my mum didn't have to name me after my dad's mum, she liked the name Madeline.
Wow.
So Madeline, you are my soul sister, and for you I say, you are meteoric. Like meteoric, you're gonna have a meteoric life.
Meteoric, not mediocre, but like
No, I
meteoric.
didn't say mediocre. Don't put words in my mouth. For Madeline, she's meteoric, and yours is
More Madeline.
More.
This
Yeah,
is
that I
more. We
actually
love a
love.
little more.
Absolutely. And finally, Anna.
That's what I would do if I saw Anna.
My one would be similar. It goes, oh, ooh.
Nice.
So it kind of
Mine
goes
is
into.
Okay, well that took forever, but thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on,
patrons.
Tom. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Oh,
Go
what
if
a
you
treat.
haven't already. Go on our Instagram. We put all the things on there at Big Natural Talents.
We've got a YouTube too, and we try to put things on it, and then sometimes it's hard, and I try my best, but maybe someday we too could be monetized.
One
so
day.
head on there, Big Natural Talents at YouTube, and to go to our Patreon for exclusive episodes, and to hear the word that Concetta comes up with that goes with your name.
And also, final plug. My show will have been out by now, but if you want to see Lauren
Yeah, I
live,
might have a show. It's kind of a trial show, but if you're in Sydney and you have an open mind and you're down for a fine time, come to my show at the Laugh Out of Lockdown Festival.
all right. See you, everybody. Love you.
Bye.